Hello everybody, this is what I look like in real life.
Just kidding. No, I always wanted to do that. Always wanted to use this helmet in some way. So yeah, it's the first time that I'm showing myself in what I look like in real life on a video. Yeah, pretty cool. Exciting and stuff. And yeah, let's start things off. I am loving this new camcorder, this HD camcorder. I've messed around with it a little bit. That's why I haven't done a video earlier in the week and everything. And so pretty much this thing comes with some cool stuff. It's got a tripod. That's how I'm able to just set it up on my desk area right here. And it's got a little remote so I can do this video like this. And you can shoot videos in 1080p. Which is cool. So now I can do HD videos, not with my little crappy Kodak camcorder that pooped out. So yeah, do I live up to the legend? Just kidding. But so it's pretty cool. And I look forward to doing many more videos with this nice camcorder. And so yeah, to get to the meat of the video, what you guys like to see is the Star Wars pickups and stuff. So we'll start that right off with some cool things. I got some of the stuff I got last weekend, but I already shot my Star Wars pickups video. Actually sometimes I got 2 weeks ago, but I already shot my Star Wars pickups video before I got them. And then my camcorder pooped out, so I couldn't do anything. So, yeah, that's pretty much with that. And, let's start off with some vintage collection stuff as I reach behind the magical camera. First thing is a vintage collection figure, which I love the vintage collection. If you haven't gotten that by now, just watch any of my Star Wars pickups videos. That's like the #1 line that I collect. And this is a character that I've been meaning to get a figure of for a while now. He's one of my favorite characters who appeared in the movies, but kind of short, brief appearances. But that doesn't mean he was unimportant. And it is Wedge Antilles. So this is a pretty cool looking figure. Haven't taken him out yet. I look forward to in the near future though. So yeah, Wedge. Pretty cool looking figure. You can see there a nice picture of him as he appeared in Return of the Jedi, played by Dennis Lawson. And the Darth Maul giveaway, which I believe is closed now. I sent like 4 of those little forms off in vain hopes that I'd win, which I don't know, like whenever they announce whoever won it, or if they ever announce it. Just like if you won, you know, and you're the only person on the planet that knows who won. So, yeah, that's about it. So, very nice looking figure. If I can do this, give you guys a nice little look up there. I was having a little trouble with the camera focusing earlier on figures. I tried like doing some. Wait, I can see on the screen that it's like keeps on like trying to focus, but. Anyway, I need a little bit more practice with this, obviously. And so, cool, return the Jedi card back, show you the back of the card. It is, let me see, trying to BC 28. And then, of course, there's the picture of Dennis Lawson again, which I'm guessing the same with the Weequay Skiff Master that Kenner never made an original one for Return of the Jedi, so they just put that picture there. I'm guessing. I could be wrong. And there's the rest of the line, or the wave. We got the 501st Clone Trooper, Nom Anor, Aayla Secura, Dr. Evazan, and Kithaba. However you want to pronounce it. So, very cool, very nice looking figure, and I do look forward to opening up and adding him to a little display that I have going on, which I will show you guys at the end of the video. And so, putting Wedge aside, we got some other stuff. 2 week 2 weeks ago, I went to Target and I got the Villains Vintage Collection Villains set, which is very cool because it has 2 figures that I've been really wanting. The first up is another Tusken Raider. In my Chicago haul video, you saw that I got one of the Discover the Force, I think that's what that was called, Tusken Raiders, which is, they've pretty much been using the same Tusken Raider mold since the original Vintage Collection. But I wanted to get another one, just to have an even pair. And second is Empire Strikes Back Boba. I have the Evolutions Pack Boba Fett, which is the same mold, but the colors are just, yeah. I used him in my Project Boba display from a little while back, but it's just, I don't know, the colors just got to me. It was very gray and blah. And so I've been wanting to get the new Vintage Collection one, which updates the color. Updates the colors and adds a bit more green to it. And the third one, Snaggletooth, he's just kind of a little added bonus, I guess you could say. Nothing I don't really like, oh my goodness, I need a Snaggletooth. But anyway, let me get them real quick. So, bear with me for a second as I get them without trying to knock stuff over. And as you look at my empty chair or my stuff on the back wall, which of course something fell. Well, I'll clean it up afterwards. So anyway, moving right along now. To show you guys, first up we got the man himself, Boba Fett, which I don't know if this thing will focus on him so you can actually see it. Let me see. I picked up a few tricks from watching video reviews, and it seems that putting your hand behind him helps give this thing focus, which I don't know if it will. It keeps on wanting to focus on my face and not on figure. Come on, camera. I know you can do it. Well, anyway, even if it's a little fuzzy, you can get the idea of what he looks like. And so, a lot more green in his color scheme than the Evolutions pack one. Very cool, very nice looking figure, and I've got him in my little display, which I will show you guys in a few minutes or so. Next up is the Tusken Raider, of course, which I've got 2 of them here, but they're the same pretty much. So there's the Tusken Raider with his iconic pose with his gaffy stick. Very nice. I love this cloth, I guess you could say drab coat. I don't know, whatever you would call it, but very nice cloth one. The head looks really good in my opinion. They really got the look of the Tusken Raiders down pat. You see, this camera will focus. That's the only problem I have with this camera, is it seems a little lazy at focusing. Well, let me see. That's as good as it's going to get. I'll try playing around with it in my future videos, so hopefully my videos with this camcorder will get better and better. And so very nice. But he also comes with, this is my other one, is a Tusken rifle. You see there, they've used in like episode 1, they're taking pot shots at the pod racers and things. So that's cool. And also, something I noticed with Boba is I didn't know this until a few days after I bought him, if I can tell by the lighting, he's got a little pistol back here in his holder, so that's pretty cool. So that's that. And on to the final figure of the villain pack is Mr. Snaggletooth, which we saw for like half a second in the cantina. So, yeah, I don't really know a whole lot about Snaggletooth. I looked up his Wikipedia page, and pretty much there's not a whole lot happening there. Yeah, so there's Mr. Snaggletooth. And he comes with his, with the little blaster that, the Han Solo original Vintage Collection one had. Yes, that's really blurry, but anyway, And so yeah, he looks really cool. You can always use more like kind of thugs and scum figures, just kind of for background scenes and things like that, in case I ever need to use them in like a diorama or something. And so yeah, that's about it for the Star Wars pickups, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you like the new camcorder. I think that's really nice, the video quality and whatnot. And so yeah, I will show you now onto my display. And welcome to my little display. So I've got my little camcorder by hand here to show you a little some new stuff. So obviously, since I did my Chicago Hall / room tour video, some things have changed a little bit since it's been a couple months now. First off, I got this new little piece here for like storing stuff. And so, I got some of my extra things from around my desk just sitting around there. There's my Deadpool figures. Love Deadpool. But anyway, and there's my headphones and things. And so up here on top, I've set up a little original trilogy character display. Pretty much, I'm trying to get all the main characters from the original trilogy up there on this little piece. And I think it's quite nice, little display. You can see here I got my handy dandy laptop. So anytime I'm working on there, I can just look up and admire my original trilogy characters, which I'm not sure how good the lighting is back here. It doesn't look very good. In real life it looks fine, but on the video, some things change up differently. So let's see if I can. Yeah. So I don't know if you can tell back here, but pretty much just go down the row. I've got 2 Imperial Royal Guards back there from the kind of Power of the Force era. There's an Episode 3 Palpatine, which I desperately need to get an updated version of Palpatine. So, if you guys have any that you don't want, or are you willing to get real for a fair price, hey, keep me in mind. So, yeah, I'm just kidding. You don't have to get me nothing figures or anything. But, going there's a Vintage Collection Yoda. There's a lightsaber construction Luke. There's a Power of the Force Leia, which I'm ashamed to say is the only Leia I have. I was never a really big Leia collector. I don't know, it just never turned out that way. There's Vintage Original Trilogy Collection Han. And there's Episode 2 R2-D2, which if I can try and press the button. Well, he used to make noises and stuff. Obviously, it's been 10 years since I've had him, and he's just been kind of like one of those childhood favorites of mine. That was my favorite R2. I loved him when I was a kid. And so really, I don't think I'll ever really buy another R2 because I love that one so much. That's Episode 3 C-3PO, nice and shiny. Very cool. There's a Saga Legends Chewbacca. There's an Ewok. Sorry, I don't remember Ewok specific names. Vintage Original Trilogy Lando in his Cloud City outfit, which you'll remember from one of my earlier Star Wars pickups videos. There's a Ben Kenobi. That's the only old Ben Kenobi figure that I have. And I forget what line that was part of, but yeah, that's another figure that I'm waiting to get a definitive version of. Back there, you probably can't tell, but there's Admiral Akbar from the Vintage Collection. Love that figure. I got him the same video as I got Lando. There you'll recognize the Empire Strikes Back Boba from the villain set that I just showed you. Back there, I don't even know if you can see it. I'm trying to look on the screen and seeing how dark it is back there. Might just have to redo this. But back there I've got the TIE Pilot from the Battle Over Endor set. There's a Rebel Commando, the Weequay Skiff Master. I've got my 2 Tusken Raiders back there behind them, if you can tell. Another Rebel Commando, that's Luke in his Snowspeeder outfit, and behind that are two Space Troopers, which if you just remove their backpacks, they're the best Stormtrooper figures out there. I don't know why Hasbro keeps on using the Stormtrooper mold that they currently use. I just really don't care for it. But yeah, so that's my little original Trilogy characters display. I can't wait to add Wedge to it once I open him up, bust him out of the packaging. And I'll probably take Snowspeeder Luke down and put Wedge up there, because I'm just trying to get like one of each character, not get multiple appearances. Because if I did, then I could just pretty much fill up this entire shelf with like different versions of Luke and Han and stuff. So yeah, that's just wanted to show you guys that, my little display there. Back there I got my Avengers poster, if you can still see through the organizer. Again, there's my Deadpool stuff, Marvel Select and Marvel Legends. Love that. My little tin. And just some other stuff, some Star Wars games and video editing software. And there's the tripod for the camcorder, which I just had it on. And in case you guys were wondering and you wanted to get a nice HD camcorder of your own, this is the Action HD ApeTech is the name of the company that made it. 1080p HD DV 3x optical zoom. It's only like $77 on Amazon.com, which is a very nice price considering what HD camcorders can go for. And so this is very nice, very good price. Overall, my purchase for the camcorder cost me $100. $77 of it, obviously, for the camcorder. Another $13 for a 2-year warranty node. That includes accidental, like dropping it and things, because you know I can be clumsy at times. But yeah, and also I got a 16GB SD card, so I can do nice lengthy videos and not have to keep it short. And pretty much that's about it. So I'm very happy with this. So yeah, go to Amazon.com, very cheap for camcorders. And yeah, guys. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and hope you enjoyed this video. Also, later, probably today, I'll be doing a video. I'm going to try and do my Clone Trooper collection. Showcase that after and a kind of inquiry by a very cool guy on YouTube, DJ Mull. But anyway, I'll talk about that in the video. And so, yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is JokersPet, signing out. Bye.